Okay. We're going to switch focus though. Cut across to Arvinder Singh Sani, Chairman at Indian Oil Corporation, in conversation with my colleague Neeraj Shah at the World Economic Forum.
Effects of Russian sanctions, Trump ascendancy, we are all taking into account all of them. Our markets, our economy, they have taken it very robustly, and we have been very steadily working, and we are keeping a very close watch on all these developments. Effect of sanctions will be there, but it will be at very contained level. It will be at a very marginal level, because we have our sources diversified in a much wider manner as compared to earlier. We have very good supply chains available with Gulf. We have very good supply chains available with OPEC as well, and OPEC Plus, and other than OPEC also. And plus, yesterday only, Government of India has also shown their inclination that we are very willing and open to having more energy purchases from US, maybe it gas or is oil or anything. So this opens up a very wide bouquet of sources for us, and that is, so the energy security is taken care of. Energy affordability, it is based on the geopoliticals, it is supply chain, and there also it is not going to affect much. As per my personal assessment, we will be somewhere range bound between $75 to $80 to a barrel. Today itself it has come down to, Brent has come down to 79. So when we started Davos, it was at 83. So we are in a very, that is my assessment, that going forward 6 months to 1 year, this will be the range where we'll be playing about 75 to 80, and more towards 75, less towards 80.
If the US were to drill more, export more, presumably, etc., you reckon prices of gas in particular, but oil and gas at large, by and large, would essentially see a steady to a downward trajectory in the next 2-3 years?
Yes, I am very bullish that once US starts the way it is being perceived, or the way it is being directed, or which indicated, gas, we will have enough gas 26 onwards, 26, 27 onwards, we will have lot of gas available in the market, and going forward, the prices also will be in the range which will be very good and very palatable to the Indian industry. So, as Honorable Prime Minister has already given the target of increasing my gas portion of the economy from 6% to 15%. So all this is going to help us to move towards that direction.
Got it, sir. Just on that topic, I mean, the government and the industry interaction, LPG losses for companies by and large have been fairly large. Now, how does that pie of the cookie crumble, sir? Have you made representations to the government as well to take note of this effect? Can you talk a bit about that?
It's not about representation. We are in the same boat. Like, we have taken up the targets given to us for coverage of LPG to each and every nook and corner of country. And today we as an industry, I am talking, 32 crore connections have already been given. 32 crore connections, matlab into 4. If you say, then almost all of my population is today covered with LPG.
Right.
So for doing that kind of initiatives, we have to share responsibility, we have to bring down the cost, we have to bring down the cost of placing LPG at the doorstep of the customer to the minimum, and whole supply chain has to be worked upon, and that we are doing. Plus, we have to also keep a watch on my balance sheets, the individual OMC's balance sheets, that they should have enough cushion to go for their expansion plans. So that is being taken care. It's a very delicate balance which we, along with Government of India and along with our ministry, we are keeping a very close watch on all these developments, and we are seeing that neither we falter on the targets that are set for LPG distribution, and also we should not falter on our balance sheets. So we are keeping a very good balance, and we are being successful in walking that tightrope till now, and I'm very confident that going forward we will be able to manage the show.
Cross all fingers, Rab Rakha. Last couple of questions, sir. One is the whole theme of energy transition that is being spoken about. You have large expansion plans too. You would have been asked this out here at the WEF, right? That how is it that you are looking at the company 3 years out from where it is right now? What is your response to that?
3 years to 5 years is a very small span, very small horizon for a company like us or for an industry like us. But 3 to 5 years, yes, I can say that my refining capacity as Indian Oil, I am increasing my refining capacity by 20 to 25%.
Okay.
Going up to 27, 28, I already projects worth 1 lakh crores are already on the floor. They are already being executed, and by 27, 28, I will be 25% more from where I stand today. That is one part of it. The second part is the downward integration into petrochemicals. My petrochemicals today, I stand as number second player in India. So I want to consolidate that position, and my plans are in place, and some investments have already been announced. They have not been started doing it on the floor, but it is again around 90 to 1 lakh crores, 90,000 crores to 1 lakh crores worth of investments in petrochemicals going forward in next 5 to 7 years they will take place. And then I will be 4 times, like my petrochemical capacity, if it is X, it will be 4X by 2030. So that massive expansion that we are putting it to. Along with it, I can give you an assurance that all my expansion projects, including the petchem and the 25% increase in the refining capacity, they are all coming on the back of renewable energy.
Nice.
We are not going to put any extra fossil-fired power plant for powering these facilities. So that is a big initiative that we are taking. And then the hardcore renewables, we have a target of going up to 30 gigawatts by 2030, and 2040 it is a much bigger target. So that is there. Plus green hydrogen, I am the only person who is putting up the biggest plant in India, that is 10,000 tons per annum worth of plant in Panipat, for which tenders have already been floated, and we have got bids, and now we are evaluating them, and by next month or so we will be finalizing the tender, and next 2 years we will have the green hydrogen plant at this level. That will be first in India. So that will be done by Indian Oil. So these are the things. Plus we are going very bullish on aggressively on the biogas. Plus you must be aware that we are already at 15% ethanol blending in all our MS products, and this year 25 by October, November we will be crossing 18%. That is the target that is there. So 18% of all my MS will be, including all OMCs of all India, so will be ethanol. That will be coming from the farmers, and those farmers will be getting cumulatively not less than 90,000 crores worth of money that will be pooled back to them in terms of the purchases that are done by the distilleries or the processors who are making those biogas and ethanol. So
all right. From one conversation to another, and I actually want to address the real estate sector as well. The thing is that some of your interestingly, relatively more stable names like Oberoi Realty